Well, open letter has been written to ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo. Remember, there have been serious agitation regarding the Oduduwa Republic, that is the Yoruba nation, and the Yorubas have been having it really seriously because you remember a few days ago they went for a rally, but of course, you know the kind of government we have in Nigeria. They send heavily armed policemen to disrupt the protest in. Ibadan, yes, in Oyo State. But of course, they still continued somehow. But thank God it was not infiltrated by thugs and other people that would have caused there to be serious confusion in their midst. And you can trust the government the next time they agreed for any other form of protest. I can bet you that the government will cause there to really be, a kind of confusion among them, just like it happened in the NSAS protest. But anyway, that is a part of it. But right here, it is an open letter to Olusegun Obasanjo on the recent agitation for Oduduwa Republic in Yoruba land. What is Obasanjo even saying? Most Yorubas do not even understand his stand in all of this, because today he's talking to the right direction and tomorrow is on the left, and all of this is really confusing. But of course, a letter has been written to him, and what is his response? More and many more you will get to see in this very report. But please, if you have not subscribed, ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, without further ado, right here it says, "Dear Sir, I write this letter to you to express my thoughts to you on the recent agitation for Oduduwa Republic in the Southwest. First and foremost, you are a former president of Nigeria and an elderly statesman. Hence, many Nigerians believe that you should speak up against the agitation for Oduduwa Republic. You can also invite the key leaders of the protest for Oduduwa Republic and talk sense into them. These people love and respect you, hence they may listen to you. The peace of unity of Nigeria is our collective responsibility. Hence, Yoruba elders like yourself should not fold their arms and watch agitations take place in their region. I urge you to give consideration to the content of this letter." I believe whoever is sending this letter to Olusegun Obasanjo is actually not happy about the agitations of the Yorubas. But I believe if you want to write any letter to Obasanjo or any elder statesman in the Yoruba land, you should first write to the Miyeti Allah and tell them that please, they are elder statesmen and they've held some high positions before in the country. They should call their men that have been killing, maiming, kidnapping, and doing all sorts of things to people in the Southwest. Remember, if there's one group that is very peaceful, it is the Southwest. Yes, the Yorubas, they are very peaceful people. But when it has gotten to the extent where they have decided that they want a Yoruba nation for themselves, that means they've gotten it really up to their neck and they cannot take it any longer. Because even some of the online polls that was put out there, that how many people want the Yoruba nation, there were so many people. The numbers were nothing compared to those who do not want it. Like Yorubas would say, there has never been a one Nigeria. And obviously, the way things are, it is obvious that there has never been one Nigeria. You can see how Pantami has been talking and nobody is doing anything about it. If it were to be other regions, the government would have taken it really personal. But Pantami has been there, causing ethnic crisis and even, speaking, it's just a racist in Nigeria. But what has the government done? Nothing. It's just a causing problem among people. But of course, Olusegun Obasanjo, as much as he is a respected man, I don't expect him to even listen to such people saying that the Yoruba nation must not come to actualization. In fact, I will even advise other ethnic groups in the country or other region to as well stand up and decide to go their own way. Let every region go their own way. They can survive. There are countries who started, some years ago that, they had nothing, but today they have a lot. So if the Yoruba nations have separated for a very long time, they would have been richer than Nigeria. I can assure you that. Because the system has become so bad, nothing is even working in the country. We must not deceive ourselves. Nothing is working. Even the government do not have money to even give allocations. There's nothing. The only thing Nigeria actually relied on before was, was crude oil. But what is happening to crude oil? The market has gone so much down. It's down so much that, it's not even. It is no longer the number one resources that other countries wanted. Like some reports came in some few years ago about, America was one of those getting crude oil from Nigeria. And they said they already have enough crude oil that will take them for another 20 years. They have reserved for it. But Nigeria that has it, where is their own reserve? I remembered how Nigeria even bought crude oil fuel from Niger Republic some months ago during the lockdown, saying that they needed more. Like, I don't get it. There's no enough resources in the country. You are getting crude oil from other countries because they know how they share these things among themselves. They know it is not for the benefit of the country. That is how terrible the state of which we are today. It is a terrible state that Nigeria is today. Imagine even the president printing 60 billion naira because there was no enough resources for the allocation for March. So they had to print new notes. And you know where that is going to land Nigeria? That is another heavy debt that Nigeria has put herself. A lot of things are happening. So why would you say people that are agitating for their own nation, let them go? At least when you start your own nation, you know how difficult it is to get to where the promised land. But, if Nigeria is like a failed system, the system is faulty from the root and it needs to start all over again. It has to be raised down and start all over again, because from wherever level it wants to continue, it's likely not going to succeed. So really, it is really a very difficult task. So the only easy task is for people to even go their separate ways and start afresh. That is the only way Nigeria can start afresh, because now it's as if the northern region has the upper hand. They behave the way they like, they do all sort of things, and nobody's doing anything about it. They are not being taken to the prison, they are not locked behind bars, nothing. Fulanis have been killing people, doing all sorts. No names have been mentioned that, okay, this person was found. Even the ones that were caught, we never heard anything about them any longer. So what are we saying exactly? What are we saying? So I do not even expect Olusegun Obasanjo to reply such letters. If the Yorubas want to go their ways, let them go. It is what they want. The country is in a terrible state that nobody wants to stay in such countries. Now, it is even causing Nigerians not to have better opportunities outside the country, because it's like Nigeria is now a bad name for other Nigerians. You go to other countries, everyone is looking at you like, hey, this guy must be something, must have something negative about him. It's just a very negative energy out there if you are a Nigerian. So we don't want things like that, and the Yorubas are already trying to pull themselves out of it. So nobody should stop them. So my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your comments and tell us what you think about this letter. Thank you for listening. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.